everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, Bird, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you live, man, at 7:57. It's gonna be a quick video, real quick, on Glorilla getting arrested for drugs after robbery at her home. Some people are saying it was a trap house raid. I don't know. We're gonna get into it. Uh, this is gonna be over here. We're gonna check out Bring the Facts, and we're gonna check out political street views, and one more video after that, reacting to it, and then we're gonna be done, man. Go to the next video. Let's get it. Oh, before I do go in, appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting that notification bell so I know y'all there, so I can throw it to you when it's in the air, man. We're gonna keep on coming with the content. Gonna try to drop 3 videos today, dropped 2 yesterday, so y'all check those out. Uh, but yeah, man, we almost to the 4,000 subscribers. Right now we have 3,783. We need about 17 more people to subscribe, and we'll be at 4,000 subscribers. So definitely get us to that goal, man. Um, and yeah, man, join the Flip Thoughts family. Go over there and follow me on Twitch. Go over there and follow me on Kick. And yeah, man, we gonna go. Let's get it.
Hey, what up? Hey, what up, guys? Hey, welcome back. Bring the facts. Hey, we got a breaking story, man. We're gonna be talking about rapper Glorilla. Yup, Memphis rapper Glorilla, man. She was living in Atlanta, man. This girl had her home. There was an attempted robbery on her house, man. This article is gonna be from ABC News Online. Credit goes to them. Headline: Rapper Glorilla is arrested on drug charges following investigation of a robbery slash burglary at her house. Authorities say rapper Gorilla was arrested on felony drug charges after marijuana and another drug were found by deputies while they invested.
Okay, so it was dro and another drug. That's what I was thinking. What other drug is it, y'all? I was thinking maybe it's some pills or something. I don't think it's nothing too hard, probably some pills or something. Maybe some lean, something like that, some juice. Let's see.
Burglary at her Atlanta home. Rapper Glorilla was arrested this week on felony drug charges after a significant amount of marijuana was found by police while being investigated uh, at a burglary at her home. Glorilla, whose real name is Gloria Woods, voluntarily turned herself in Tuesday and was released on $22,260 bond the same day, according to Forsyth, Forsyth County Sheriff's Office. Dude, if her bond was $22,000 for marijuana and whatever else they found, that was a lot, man. I didn't even know she smoked weed. Like, well, yeah, she does smoke weed, but I didn't know like that. Man, she must have had
Yeah.
a bail. But anyways, okay, back to the story. How could you send a face like that to jail, man? Shame on that police officer, man. She too pretty to go to jail. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Okay, deputies were called to the rapper's home at about 1:30 a.m. Sunday on reports of a burglary. Woods wasn't present and performed hadn't wasn't present and had performed during a halftime at the WNBA All-Star game on Saturday in Indianapolis. Three suspects entered the home and were stealing items when an occupant of the house fired a weapon at the intruders. The suspects fled the scene and did not appear to have been injured, according to the sheriff's office. A drug task force secured a search warrant for the home after deputies noticed a strong odor consistent with illegal narcotics while investigating the home robbery slash burglary. The task force discovered marijuana in plain view inside the master bedroom closet, according to a statement from the sheriff's office. Woods was charged with possession of marijuana and possession of another controlled substance. The suspects weren't located despite an extensive search. The sheriff's office wrote in a statement sent to the Associated Press. The investigation into the burglary and robbery is ongoing. Detectives recovered physical and trace forensic evidence believed to belong to the three suspects, the office wrote. Woods' attorney, Drew Filing. Drew Filing is he's what's his name? That was Young Thug. Yeah, that's Young Thug's lawyer, Drew Filing. Finland. Marissa Goldman wrote in a statement the suspects took off with high value jewelry when they realized the home wasn't vacant. The Woods had family staying at the home who were traumatized by the incident, her lawyers wrote. The homeowner is a victim of a serious crime and we're going to bring the suspects to justice, Sheriff Ron Freeman wrote. At the same time, we must continue to uphold and enforce the law in all aspects of this case. Woods' attorney said that her arrest is a disturbing window into how warped law enforcement priorities have become. Sorry. When her family, okay, quotation, when her family members did the right thing and called the police, this is what Finley said. Sorry. Instead of investigating the violent home invasion and theft at Miss Wood's home, they instead saw a search warrant. Finley and Goldberg wrote, "No arrests have been made issuing the violent home invaders. Miss Woods is a victim, not a suspect. This is our tax dollars at work." Absolutely unbelievable. End of quotation. Yeah, that was his statement. Yeah, I didn't know that was her lawyer, man. But yeah, that's the same attorney that was on Young Thug's case. But oh, let me tell you. Okay, let's go back. They said armed intruders came into the house. Okay, let me they labeled kind of this article wrong because actually that's home invasion because there was people home. It don't matter if they knew what people are in there. Whenever you do a kick door or you break into a house or you access a house and you're attempting to do a burglary, that's a burglary. A burglary is actually when you take something. You have to physically take something for it to be a burglary. It would actually, yeah, you have to physically take something. But just because there was family members in that house, when they came to do the burglary, the minute they came into that house, it became PBL, which is punishable by life. That's a first degree burglary. I mean, not burglary. That's home invasion when somebody's home. So that's a PBL. These dudes in Georgia, those three suspects, they're facing a life sentence possibly. Yup. And also, let me say, one of the her family members shot at the suspects. Also, if one of those suspects would have died during that home invasion, they get charged with the body, the suspects, not the homeowner. But yeah, they said they smelled weed. Well, they smelled drugs in the house. So maybe has somebody. I guess somebody was smoking, but I don't have any knowledge of anything like that. But they didn't really say it. But they didn't say if it smelled burn or they didn't really go, but he said the smell was consistent with drugs. Whenever police come onto your property and they see anything illegal or they smell anything like illegal, they can get a search warrant. Sometimes they'll just go and start searching and they don't care. They get the warrant later. But these police officers, they were actually pretty nice. They went and got a search warrant first. So they probably should try to get rid of that stuff. But if it was $22,000 worth, I mean 22, her bond was 22,000. That was a lot of weed that they found in her house. I'm not saying it's Glorilla. Man, how could you take a face like that to jail, man? Shame on that police officer, man. I didn't know Gorilla was that bad. I didn't know that. She bad. But anyways, she went crazy with them tattoos, man. She shouldn't got on. I don't like girls with tattoos. But anyways, back to the subject. But yeah, for a bond to be $22,000, yeah, dude, that was a lot of weed, man. Yeah, that was a lot of weed, man. And how the only way she could have got out of this if she would have had one of those safes. They have safes that are that the air doesn't pass through like a solid like a rifle safe. Those they have like a circle thing that has bars like the bank vault. It's those kind of ones, but they call them shotgun safes or whatever, gun safes, shotgun safe. But yeah, that's the only way that a smell of weed wouldn't have came out. Or or she could have put it like someplace else in the house, but it seemed like the police were all over her property and stuff like that. So at that time, the homeowner, I mean, the people that were her relatives that were home, they probably weren't even thinking about that, about there being drugs on the property. They probably didn't even know. They're lucky they didn't get charged from it. The only reason they charged Gorilla is because her name is on the. She owns that house and she has the master bedroom. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Peace.
Okay.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix.
Okay, boom. So basically, they smelled drugs in the house. The suspects who tried to rob the house, one of Glow's family members shot at them. She got out on $22,000 bail, even though she's not a suspect right now. Those other people are. So, why the hell did my shit just change over here to right here? It's weird. I want to go over here. All right, hold on. Hold on real quick, y'all. Okay. So boom, that's what's going on with that. So it wasn't, they didn't say what the other drug was. They just said it was a big amount of marijuana, so probably a couple pounds, I'm guessing. And basically they had fleeing after they had realized there was some expensive jewelry in there. And we're gonna see a little more of a breakdown. Political street views. You know, bro be doing his shit. Shout out to political street views. Yeah. Shout out to political street views. Where it at? There we go. We are gonna watch this P-Face one. That's gonna be another video though. But yeah, let's check this out.
Alright. I've been making hip hop beats for years now, but I just cooked up my dopest beat.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We got some real wild news coming out of Georgia about Glorilla. Yeah, Big Glow herself. She just got caught up in a whole situation that got folks asking all types of questions. Her house gets broken into, then she's the one who ends up in cuffs? Nah, let's talk about it. Grab your drink, roll something, we gonna break this all the way down. So check it. This all went down over the weekend while Glow was out in Indianapolis, doing her big one at the WNBA All-Star Game. She ain't even in Georgia at the time, right? Meanwhile, back home in Forsyth County, her crib gets hit. Like for real hit. Not no random knock and dash. We talking full-on mission mode. 3 people break into her house around 1:30 in the morning. Somebody in the house ain't playing though. They aired it out, let off warning shots, and ran him up out of there. No one got hurt, but the vibe already off. Now let me stop right there and keep it 100. This don't sound random to me. Ain't no way some strangers just picked a house in the hills and ended up hitting Glorillas. Nah, this was a James Bond mission. These dudes knew what was in that house, who was in there, and what time to hit it. That's not random. That's someone who'd been in and out that crib before. Maybe not that exact night, but they've been over there. Had to be someone that was close enough to know the setup of one of the spots.
Premeditated. It's a premeditated robbery, for sure.
So now, the cops show up after the break-in, start poking around, and boom, they say they smell weed. So what do? They call the whole damn narcotics squad like they just cracked a cartel case, start searching the place top to bottom, and find what they call a significant amount of marijuana in Glow's bedroom closet, probably 20 bells or something. If it was 100 pack, police happy. Not just that, they say they found another substance too, something that falls under Schedule 1, which in Georgia means it's serious. Now instead of chasing down the dudes that ran up in her house, They flipped it on Glow and made her the target. Like what? So Tuesday rolls around, Glow turns herself in like a boss, didn't run, didn't duck, just walked in, handled it, bonded out with a $22,000 tag. And now everybody talking.
Facing charges in Forsyth County after she was arrested this week. But the sheriff's office says it all started after 3 people broke into her home. Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says that deputies responded to her home for reports of a burglary on Saturday. They say that 3 suspects were in the process of stealing when someone inside shot at them. The sheriff's office says that the suspects left and they were not located after an extensive search. Now, the sheriff's office also says while deputies were there, they smelled marijuana, and then they got a search warrant for the home. And authorities say that they found a significant amount of marijuana inside the master bedroom closet. Well, the rapper, whose real name is Glorilla Woods, was not home during that burglary or the search. And she was charged with felony possession of marijuana and possession of a Scheduled I controlled substance. Well, on Tuesday, Woods turned herself in and was released on that same day on a $22,000 bond. That investigation into the burglary continues. But the rapper's attorney says Woods' family was staying there when that burglary happened.
Here's the thing, though. Let's keep it real. Glorilla just got hot. Her star been rising fast these past couple years. And with that type of success comes a whole new set of problems. Envy, jealousy, fake love, and family who start feeling entitled to what you got. Everybody want to be around. Everybody feel like they supposed to eat off your plate. But the second you don't feed them, they turn to wolves. And listen, I ain't mad at Glow. If she had them boys running the spot, it is what it is. We know how the game go. Sometimes you got to keep folks employed just to keep the peace. But even when you're trying to help people, it don't mean they loyal. I don't think this was an inside job or nothing but somebody she knew 100%. She the one paying the price? That's wild.
Wow.
Her lawyer even said it. The whole situation is twisted. He said the cops was more focused on what they found in her house than the fact that somebody invaded it. Like, hold up. You mean to tell me 3 people run up in my spot? I'm not even there. My folks in the house scared for their life. And instead of protecting and investigating, y'all switch up and start talking drug charges? Nah, let's not act brand new either. This the South. Black woman getting money, young, flashy. They ain't waiting to hit her with them felony charges. They see her as a target. Like, oh, you rap? Oh, you rich? Cool, now we got something for you.
Did you know that nearly half of US TV streaming time is on Roku? With Roku's new self-service ad tool, it's easy to set up your own.
And don't forget, they've been on Glow Neck before. She caught that DUI charge in Georgia earlier this year, too. So now they stacking cases like they trying to build a narrative. But at the same time, it's a wake-up call. When you get money, when your names start ringing, the people you surround yourself with gotta be vetted. You can't let anybody and everybody know where your stash spot's at, where your people stay at, where you lay your head. Cause folks get grimy. Loyalty don't exist like it used to. People dap you up and line you up in the same hour. This feel like a setup. Like someone knew what time to hit, knew Glow wasn't home, knew somebody was still inside, but thought they could get in, get out, maybe blame it on randomness. But this wasn't random. This was calculated. Let's really talk about what Glorilla told 12 the night she got hit with that DUI in Gwinnett. This wasn't just some quiet pullover. She had a whole moment with the police. Around 4 in the morning, she got stopped out in Suwanee, Georgia, after making a U-turn at a red light with her lights off. 12 said she was swerving and looked like she wasn't fully in control behind the wheel. She was in a black Benz, riding solo, and had just left a club performance earlier that night. Soon as they walk up to the window, she started talking to them like they should already know who she is. Told them she came from Opium in Midtown, said she'd be on TV, like she was trying to let them know she ain't just some random. But 12 wasn't showing no favoritism. They said her speech was slurred, her eyes red and watery, and they could smell both alcohol and weed coming from the ride. She tried to downplay it, said she only had a little bit to drink, not enough to be tripping over, but she was definitely sounding off. Here's the part that most folks miss though. She told 12 there was a gun in the car, straight up. But funny thing is, that piece never showed up on the actual charges or report. So you gotta ask yourself, did they just ignore it or did they not find it? Do y'all think she had the burner on her for real? I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. It's late night, she in the A, she who she is. You can't move like that without protection, especially not with the energy some people be on. Celebs get lined up all the time in situations just like this. And look, during the stop, she kept acting like it wasn't that deep. Said she had pee on her hand, told them she was just trying to get to Waffle House. Even asked if she looked cute on their body cam. Like this was a photo shoot and not a DUI stop. But when it came time to do field sobriety tests, that's where it all fell apart. She couldn't walk the line, lost balance, messed up her steps, even had a wardrobe malfunction out there. Dress slipped and exposed her chest in front of 12. They told her to fix it, but the vibe was already spiraling out of control. Then she refused the breathalyzer. And if you know Georgia law, that's a wrap. That's an automatic license suspension, and they threw the cuffs on her. Charged her with DUI, open container, and not following traffic signals. She bonded out a few hours later, but that whole encounter with 12 definitely wasn't a good look. Let me know what y'all think. Did she really have the strap and 12 just let it slide? Or did they not care because it was Glow? Either way, late night moves in the South can go left real fast, and this one sure did.
The reason I pulled you over today is because you made a U-turn at a red light.
Yeah, that's my birthday.
My GPS is taking me to walk past this way and it took me there.
And it took you over there?
Yeah.
Were you drinking tonight?
I'm not drunk.
Okay, so I can smell it coming from your breath. Okay. All right, when you roll down the window. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in a few minutes, I'm going to have another officer come over here, and we're going, if you're willing, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, how many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I ain't drunk or nothing.
For a 7 regular, certainly a good 7. How many drinks did you have, man?
I'm okay.
That's not my question.
I'm okay, I'm telling you.
Ma'am?
I'm okay.
Not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, in just a moment, I'll be searching this car. Is there anything that I'm going to find in this car?
I have a gun registered to my name.
A gun? Okay, where is the gun at? It's okay, you don't have to reach for it. Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the car.
Where is it?
In the car.
This can. Where at?
It's in
Just
my
for
back
my
seat.
safety. Okay.
Yeah, it's in my back seat.
Where is it? Like in a bag or?
No, it's just in the back seat.
Okay. All right. Any marijuana?
Not nothing I can go to jail.
That's not what I'm asking, man. I just want to know. I mean, I'm gonna find it either way.
Not nothing I can go to jail, bro.
I mean,
It's maybe like a 2 point something. Do you know who I am?
No, I don't. No, man.
Oh.
You said an opening. I don't. An opening what?
No, anytime the club is called open, it's in the kind of night.
I think I've heard of opium.
Never heard of me though.
I'm sorry.
You don't know who I am. Okay, well, you know how
I know last name Woods. It's from what I just saw.
Oh yeah,
That's all.
it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. You're saying weird.
No, cause you still gonna pick on me. You don't matter who I am.
Pick on you? I'm not picking on you. You're
'Cause
driving and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk. I can tell you this. I can promise you that. Yeah, I'm on your TV.
Would you submit to the roadside?
And what if I don't? What's my right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's voluntary.
Yeah.
It's voluntary? Okay. Are you refusing?
What would you like to do or you like to refuse? I would like to refuse.
You would like to refuse? Ma'am, you're...
She got a wardrobe malfunction, man. The tata came out.
Cover up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
All right. So do me a favor, just sit right here for me, okay?
Okay. Can you tell my brother y'all name?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. We're going to go talk to him in just a moment, okay?
Can I give him my jewelry off me? Can you take it off me and give it to him right now?
Yeah, actually, that's fine.
I'll let you take it all off.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to put it directly in his hand, I'm letting you know these three rings right here. I told you that you don't want to put it to the
No, that's fine. Do you have any other necklaces or anything that you
I
just
have
want
a
to take?
necklace on me as well.
Okay, turn around for me.
Can you let me pee on the side of the road?
No, ma'am. We'll get to the jail in just a moment, okay?
Oh, it's closed. Oh, my God.
You've never been to jail? I've never been to Gwinnett County Jail.
I went 30 minutes. Do I get out the jail fast?
That is on them. I don't know their process. I have never worked there.
Oh my God, y'all doing the most.
I was heading with you. 295, one female. All right, we're gonna get right back here.
This business AI hack feels illegal to know about. It's like Canva, ChatGPT, Google.
This business AI.
Leave your phone. Just wait right here. Yep. Hop in.
Oh my God, I haven't been one of these in years. I'm about to call my lawyer.
Okay. So I'm gonna reach over you and grab this seatbelt, okay? All right.
Where do y'all show the test at?
Ma'am?
Where the test come up at?
What test?
The test that is prove I'm drunk when I know.
No, that is different. That's a different.
So can I sue y'all if y'all take me to jail for no reason? So get this over with because I'm not drunk.
All right. So step out and then walk to the front of my car, okay?
I told you I had to pee, so that's why my flowers is.
It's okay. Just go to the front of my car, okay? This is Corporal Contreras. Are you willing just to see if you can make it home? I would feel better. Would you be willing to commit to field sobriety tests?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So
what that is, walking the line?
So it's going to be a few of them. It'll be a few evaluations. Okay? We do 3. Feet together.
Y'all might as well let me pee on the side of the road. I got to pee.
Feet together.
Okay.
And I want you to stand still.
Okay.
And I want you to look at the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Don't move your head. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Don't move your head.
I'm not drunk. I'm telling y'all.
Once you start this evaluation, I don't want you to stop. Do you understand? Until you have completed it. You understand?
Now let me know when it's time.
No, ma'am, that's on you.
You gonna trick me?
No, ma'am, I explained it to you. Do I need to explain it to you again?
So walk as soon as I get to 9, turn around and do another 9.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you say?
Oh, they trying to trick her right there, man. That's foul.
Yeah, with me while I do it.
No, ma'am. This is on you.
Because I don't want to mess up and you blame it on me.
No, ma'am. This is your evaluation, okay?
All right.
You start whenever you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Political street views, no fake news.
Okay, we're gonna do one more on this. And we're gonna be. What's this?
Get through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. Yeah. Bam. If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Throw up your flag. Flag. When I say flag. Anyway, fam. Yeah, if it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. I'm going to give a few shots out first, and then I'm going in. But in the meantime, and in between time, let me pull this thing up right quick. By the time cops arrived, the suspects were gone. But investigators say they encountered weed in their search for the burglars, and the rapper was then charged with felony drug possession. Felony drug possession for weed? Interesting. Forsyth County Sheriff's Office said that the deputies responded to a report of a burglary in progress Saturday around 1:30 a.m. at a residence in the Atlanta suburbs. The sheriff's office says 3 suspects entered the house when an armed occupant fired at the intruders. Glorilla was not home at the time of the burglary, the sheriff's office said. The 3 suspects fled. No injuries have been reported in the incident. The sheriff's office said Glow's attorneys say jewelry was stolen. Deputies executed a search of the area with K9 teams and a drone unit. Detectives also responded to the scene, and deputies reportedly detected a strong odor consistent with the illegal narcotics, according to the sheriff's office. A drug task force was summoned, and a search warrant was secured for the house. A significant amount of marijuana was discovered in plain view in the closet of the master bedroom, deputies said. Glorilla was later charged with felony possession of marijuana and possession of Schedule I controlled substance. She turned herself in voluntarily at the Forsyth County Jail on Tuesday and was released the same day on bail of $22,260. Attorneys for Glow, Marissa Goldberg and Drew Findling, this guy is pretty active. This Findling dude of the Findling law firm said that the arrest of Gloria Woods, is a disturbing window into how warped law enforcement priorities have become. Ms. Woods was out of town when her residence became a target for a group of home invaders who most likely knew she wasn't there. What they didn't know was she had family staying with her that were traumatized by the violent entrance of this group, who grabbed high-value jewelry before taking off once they realized the home wasn't vacant. Findling law firm asked, when her family members did the right thing and called law enforcement instead of investigating the violent home invasion and theft at Ms. Woods' home, they instead sought a search warrant when they spotted what they believed was a small amount of marijuana. Law enforcement then sought arrest warrants for her, even though she hadn't been at the home for some time. No arrest warrants have been issued for the violent home invader. Ms. Woods is a victim, not a suspect. This is our tax dollars at work. Absolutely unbelievable.
Hollywood is a place where are sacrificed.
I ain't got no problem with that. Salute to the Findling law firm. That is beautifully stated, man. This is a waste of tax dollars. And we're talking about some weed. She wasn't even home at the time of the burglary. Her family is traumatized. They have to fend off the intruders. Instead of the police coming there trying to find the intruders, they looking around the house for a reason to arrest somebody. That's what they do. This happens. This happens way too often.
Especially in Georgia, though. Georgia, Fulton County Police is grinding.
This happens way too often. You call the police to your house for help. They come to your house and they treat you like you're the suspect. This is why you should not call the police unless it is absolutely necessary. In this situation, I guess this is a home burglary. I guess that this was necessary to call them, but it's a damn shame that when you do call them, they come there with the intention on treating the caller like they're the suspect. It's almost like they're mad because you're inconveniencing them. Like, hey, you know what you calling us for? Just look around and see if we can find something. Yeah, man, that's what they're doing. They're looking around. They're supposed to have their silly asses in the living room talking to the people. You're not supposed to go past that living room. Did you run them off? Yeah, they ran out the door. Okay, cool. Take your silly ass statement and get your silly ass out of them people's house. Nah, they want to go around. You know what I think, fam? I think they be looking for stuff to steal. That's what it, because, you know, we've seen that many, many times. We've seen the police steal. We've seen the police go to people's house and steal. That's what they be doing, especially if they go to your house and they think you got some valuables in there. They think you got some money stashed, some Rolex watches or some Petit Pilit. They think you got anything in there of value, even some weed and cocaine or whatever. A lot of times they're in there trying to steal. That's why they be looking around, trying to steal. If they ain't trying to steal, they trying to put a case on you, man. They trying to put a case on you. Instead of them looking for the suspects, and the suspects are long gone. I can guarantee you they haven't devoted any resources into trying to find out who actually robbed her. I can guarantee you they haven't used any resources to try to find out who burglarized her house. Another case of wasted resources. As if there haven't been enough resources wasted. It just appears to me, fam, like most of the time when the police interact with people, it's because the police are looking for something. They're accosting people. They're bothering people. I get it. Yeah, every now and then there are real crimes that happen. Well, not every now and then, but there are real crimes that happen. Let me see you run out there and go arrest the bad guy. This would have been a much better story if they had said, and the police caught up with 3 bad guys and they arrested them, not the damn homeowner. But that's too much like right. Way too much like right. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.
All right.
I'm almost like an old man now.
All right, that's gonna be it for that one, man. Definitely a crazy situation. I feel like, yeah, they were just trying to find whatever was in the house, maybe steal some of Glo's shit. I want to know, and I'm sure the info will come soon in the next couple of days, but what that schedule class schedule 1 drug was lean, pills, whatever it was that they found, other than the large amount of marijuana. But yeah, man, like he said, police is always just trying to come in and steal shit from you, look for something to put on you when you're the one that called them for help, which is crazy. But yeah, man, crazy situation for Glo. Prayers for Glo. Hope she's able to get the jewelry, replaced and shit like that. We're gonna come back later with the feds infiltrate the no jumper video. Whack basically saying the feds watch no jumper, stuff like that. And then yeah, man, but that was it for now. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the notification bell so I know y'all there, so I could throw a 2 minutes in the air and we're gone. Peace.